I'm going to sketch this part in SolidWorks. You can see all of the dimensions here in this drawing. First, open SolidWorks. This is SolidWorks, and then click here on New from the top, this button, and then select the part and click on OK. From the bottom, make sure that you have set your dimensions on millimeter. You can click here. You can see that by default it is set on IPS. If I click here, I can change it to millimeter, gram, and second, which is this one. I'm going to click here. And then in the next step, click on Sketch. And then there's a drop-down menu on the rectangle. I'm going to select corner rectangle. Now I should select a plane for sketching this part. It doesn't matter which plane I'm going to select. For example, here I'm going to select a front plane. And then I can click, for example, at the center, and I just create an arbitrary rectangle like this. And click on this green check mark from the left. Now I need to dimension this rectangle. If I look at the dimensions on the drawing here, I can find the required dimensions for this rectangle. Click on a Smart Dimension. Click, for example, at this edge, and it is equal to 90. You can do the same thing, for example, for the left edge, and it is equal to 60. And then you can either press Enter or click on this green check mark. Now I need to extrude this rectangle. If you look at this, you can see that the length of extrusion should be equal to 36. I'm going to click on Features and click on Extruded Boss Base. I'm going to change the length of extrusion to 36 and click on this green check mark. In the next part, I'm going to create these circular shapes. In order to do that, first select, for example, on this face. You can rotate your model by holding the mid button of your mouse. Then you can adjust this surface to your view by holding Ctrl key and pressing 8. I'm going to make it clear. If you hold Ctrl key and press 8, you can adjust the part to your view. For example, if I click on this face, holding Ctrl key and press 8, now it is adjusted to my view. So click on a sketch and select point. If I move my mouse cursor, I can find this point. This point is the midpoint of the left edge. Now I move my mouse cursor, and for example, I'm gonna click here an arbitrary point, for example here, and then click on a Smart Dimension. The distance from this point to the left edge is equal to 80 because it is the center of this circular shapes that you can see here. It is equal to 80 millimeter, and the distance from this point, if I click on a Smart Dimension again, the distance from this point to this point to this line is equal to 30. So I'm going to click on Circle, select the first one, Circle, and draw a circle up to this edge. And in the next step, I should extrude this circle, and the length of extrusion is equal to AD, as you can see on the right drawing. It is equal to AD. So I'm going to go back to SolidWorks and click on Features and click on Extruded Boss Base. The length of extrusion is equal to 80 millimeter. Press on Enter, click on green check mark. Now I'm going to click on this face again and adjust this face to my view by holding Ctrl key and pressing 8. I'm going to click on a sketch and click on point again. If I move my mouse, I can find the center of this face. For example, it is automatically found by SolidWorks here. When you see this point, this is the center of this circle, and click at this point, it is a new point, and then again click on circle. The center of circle is here, and create another circle, and then click on Smart Dimension. Select the edge of the circle, and the diameter is equal to AD. You can see that it is equal to 80 millimeter. And click on this green check mark. Now I need to make a cut extrusion using this circle. Click on Feature and click on Extruded Cut. And the length of cut extrusion is equal to 80 again. You can see that. You can see these dashed lines. And click on the green check mark. Now I made it.